Hello everyone and welcome to Wednesday's 10-minute workout. Now today's 10-minute workout is a little bit different. We've spent lots of time looking at our physical health, and one of the things that we need to make sure we're looking after, because it's just as important as our physical health, is our mental health and how we're feeling. And so today's session for you all is not to do any exercise. Obviously you can do lots of exercise if you wish today, but what I'd like you to do is have a look at the slide that I'm going to send and put with this video. And it's about how we can cope with the stress of lockdown and the stress of being at home, and how we can care for ourselves. And it has a checklist of things that you can do every day. And I'm just going to read some of the things to you now. And I want you to read through it, and I want you to think what things you could do to help yourself as well during the day. Okay, so the first one is to have a good night's sleep. It's really important to get lots and lots of sleep, not stay up too late playing on your PlayStations or Xboxes or computers, but to get a decent night's sleep and not wake up too early in the morning. Obviously early enough to be ready for school, but not too early. The next one is to drink lots of water. Obviously, we like fizzy drinks and juices and things like that as well, and in moderation, absolutely fine. But drink lots of water. Keeps your body nice and healthy, and keeps your mind active and working. If you're feeling sad, speak to a friend, speak to a teacher. The wonder of technology, even though we're locked down at home at the moment, we have access to speak to people. Your teachers are all on hand every day to be here for you. If you need to have a chat, you can message us on Microsoft Teams and we can help you out. Talk to your mums and dads, your brothers or sisters, your grandparents, anyone that you can get hold of and talk. Make sure you're eating healthily. Eat a nice healthy breakfast, nice healthy lunch and dinner. Obviously we're allowed snacks, we're allowed treats, especially at the moment when we're locked up at home. They're one of the things that, that we can enjoy. I love my chocolate, and in the evenings I have a little bit of chocolate to relax after the day. If you're feeling worried or sad about something, try and challenge it in your own head. Think, do I need to worry about this? Is it really important to worry about it? If it is important, go and speak to someone. If it's not, try and banish it from your head and think about something more positive. At the end of every day, what I'd like you to do is, in your head, or you can even write it down, which would be really helpful, is write down 3 things that you've achieved today. That might be some schoolwork, it might be some exercise, it might be I had a good conversation or played a game with mum and dad in the evening, or went out for a nice dog walk, or whatever you've done. But write down 3 things you've achieved. They don't have to be big things, they could be very little things. So have a think each night, what have I achieved today? I do that every night, and it really helps me go to sleep, because I think, oh yeah, I've done a good job today, I've done things that are worthwhile. So that's the next one. Okay, so we're thinking about our mental health, but it's still good to exercise, and exercise is a good part of that. So if you can go for a walk or go for a run or do a workout, there are plenty you can find online. I've posted plenty from the school as well already. So do one of those. Again, I always find if I've done some exercise, I feel much better in my head. Don't worry as much about things. That's a really good thing to do. Don't lock yourself away in your bedroom. That's the next thing. Try to spend some time with people at home if you can. You've got access to technology, speak to your friends or your family if you're allowed to. Really important, just don't hide away for the whole day. Try and get out there a little bit more, even if it's virtually at the moment. Okay, last couple of things. One thing that's really important is to slow down. We rush around at 1,000,000 miles an hour at the moment, and everything has to be done now, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes we can just chill out for a little bit, or we can slow down, take our time doing something that we enjoy doing. Try and get away from a screen. Try and get away from a computer. Try and rest our eyes before we go to bed, but it's really important to take some time. And the last one is to use your strengths. We all have different strengths. Some of us are very musical or sporty or very clever or very good at cooking, or whatever we're good at. It's important that we try and use those strengths, because that will make us feel good about ourselves, because we know that we are doing something that we're good at and that we can do throughout the day. So they are things that we can do to look after our minds, our mental health, and make ourselves feel better about ourselves. So have a look at the slide that I'll put up in a minute on this video, have a think about what I've said. There are some things you'll think, Mr. Smith's talking crazy. We don't need to worry about that. But there are some things that you might think, oh, I could try and do that. And I promise you, if you do try and do the things over a few days, maybe a few weeks, it will really, really help. Anyway, that's enough of me talking. As I've just said, we've got to try and get away from our screens. So I'm going to try and get away from this screen, and you can get away from listening to me on a screen. And I will see you tomorrow for some physical exercise again for our Thursday workout. It will be coming from somewhere else in the school, but I'm not going to give it away yet. Okay, take care. Have a lovely rest of your days. Stay safe and be good for your families. Goodbye.